Welcome back, everybody. So now we're going to be heading to the Maggot Lair, and we're going to be taking a sort of sense, getting a sense of what the Maggot Lair is supposed to look like and whatnot. And if you're confused as to how I had that TP up right there, you might go watch the video prior to this. So once again, this goes back to kind of like we were running the Countess. So if you haven't watched the Countess video yet, you might go watch the Countess video because that may give you a good sense of what you need to be looking for. So our starting block, the way that we enter is not going to be this way, right? Or this way or that way. Our starting block is going to be this piece right here. Thus we are exiting our starting block to the top right. So we need to be looking to exit to the Maggot Lair level 2 going to the right. So I'm going to make a little paint thingy-mo-bobber. No, I'm not nervous. Sometimes I just say things. Print screen, do that, get it over here. And let's go ahead and add this. Window capture, paint. Okay. So we have that. And so I will kind of show us right here on our paint, the pencil. This is a very ugly box. We'll try again. That right there is our starting block. How are we exiting the block? Which way? We are exiting the block going this way. Going this way. I just made a mess of that. But we'll do it again. That way, right? Thus, this way is going to be straight. This way is going to be right. And this way is going to be left. Hey, glasses. How's it going? Good. And that's straight. We'll do that. So straight, right, left. Because we are exiting that way. If we were exiting this way, then this would be right. Right? That is correct. So that is going to be our block. And so looking at that, yes, this is how we're going to look at directions and how we have to think about directions. So here we're going to say we need to go to the right because we are exiting, once again, we are exiting our starting block straight this way. So we need to run right because it's always going to be to the right. It is always going to face to the right, I should say. So I'm going to try and run every bit of every path. Oh my gosh, guy does some damage. And these guys are obviously very annoying. That's right, good paint. Okay, so we level up. And so we're going to keep running to the right. And I'll kind of show you. Obviously I ran to the right there because that way was still... Oh, sorry, paint is still up. My bad. Alright, well, you didn't miss anything too crazy important there. Okay, so now we are once again at this junction. All right, well now we have a little more map, so I can show a little bit more of it, right? Starting block, straight is that way, right is this way. So what have I done? I have come through here, I have gone around there, gone here, and now I'm going to once again continue to the right. And we will continue to the right as well. And I can look down here as well, and I see it, right? By running along this bottom edge, I can see that this right here is actually where it is. So immediately I can back out because I know the way to get into it is going to be entering from the right. I can back out, I can go down, and now I can go right, and we'll go right to level 2. So as you can see, level 2 is to the right, right? Your block, you're going to be entering from that top left because we exited from the going to the top right. Maggot Lair level 2 is going to work out the exact same. We have now exited to the bottom left, so we are going to be looking for top left as our way out. So I'm going to keep running that way, keep running that way, and just killing things on the way and looking for what we can find. There we go. See if we can do that number. So I am thinking it's either up here or it's going to be down there and then up that way. We'll check this way, and look, we found it. And what do you know? It fits right in line. I want to get like a dark spot to show that. Right in line with what we said. You exit. Straight is now this way. Thus, to the right is going to be this way. Well, whereas somebody would normally say, oh, this is to the left, right? Because technically I'm running left, on the screen, but it is right when you choose the direction your exit. When it just makes more sense if you think of it in those directions. Now the last one we have is level 3 of the Maggot Lair, and this is going to be straight across. So now, and it is always going to face this way. You're always going to exit to the top right in the Maggot Lair. Always happens. And you're always going to have it straight across, because that's just the way that it has to face. So we will go here, and we will look. And we're just going to try and run, once again, just as straight up as possible. Looks like this is not going to quite be it yet. However, we know, because this room is not a full circle, we know that there's an exit to the top right of this room, right? Only the full circle rooms are going to be dead ends. And this will cycle us around. See you, 6.
I need mana.
And we can take that up here. And once again, there you go. We have now found our staff. Pretty simple. So the Maggot Lair really isn't that bad. You can sometimes get bad maps, but navigating it, you can really help yourself. By learning how the maps kind of move around, whatnot. So that is the Maggot Lair, and once again, I just kind of come fill up on potions. I don't have both my pieces yet, so I don't have to talk to Trognan. But I will just go back to that lost city, and then we can go, of course, look for the Claw Viper Temple.